So we got 95 overall All-Star Aroldis Chapman from the diamond, or not diamond, but the pack rewards from doing Moments Extreme. Warning, if you need any help, any tips, any guides to actually completing Moments Extreme, just look on the channel. We got a video just for you where I explain how to complete Moments Extreme the easiest and fastest way possible. Now this Aroldis Chapman, he looks like an endgame card. To me, this is 100% an endgame card. Probably one of the best lefties in the game. Top 3 lefties, 100%. It's going to be number 1, Andrew Miller. Number 2, Billy Wagner. And number 3, Aroldis Chapman. We're facing the Meek Show. New York Polar Bear Pete. Shout out to the Meek Show for supporting the Mets through difficult times. Now, overall, this is probably going to be one of the best games we play. So make sure you stay tuned and watch the entire thing. But before that, also make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button as well, so you don't miss out on any more awesome content that we drop on this channel. Now, keep in mind, this might be the last upload of the night because it's going to be around 12 o'clock when this goes up. But if I get like 5 to 6 ranked seasons debut done, then I'll make sure to upload at least one more video. But before we even jump into that, if you guys want to see me try out any player or do a ranked seasons debut with any player, regardless of the price or anything, unless they cost over 500k stubs or over 100k stubs, it doesn't even matter. If you want to see me play with anybody, do a ranked seasons debut with anybody, comment them down below right here, right now. Comment down below every and any player you want me to do a ranked seasons debut with, and I will go ahead and do so. Now, he gets a base hit, Oppo Taco, and I don't understand how that's a green release or a green throw, but it's not right on the money. Like, come on, Alan Trammell, you gotta throw it right on the money to Joe Random, and Joe Random got that out easy money if he throws it right on the money. And then at the same time, the relay throw, or even before the relay throw, the way that Jim Edmonds gathered and took his time to throw the ball, that also hurt us a little bit. But he definitely should have been out at home. Unfortunately, he wasn't, but it's fine. We're only losing 2-0. I say, Jack Morris, you gave him 2 runs, so you better do something right now. And he says, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a double for us. I said, that's cool. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Ken Griffey Jr. coming to hit right after you. And everybody knows Ken Griffey Jr. can rip. So he gets a sinker or a fastball, whatever it was. And my opponent dives for the ball and just misses it. And I'm like, holy cow, we're going to get a run in. And Ken Griffey Jr. is going to get to third base. But was I mistaken? Right after Ken Griffey Jr. got gunned, I literally looked at the third base coach and I said, really? You going to send Ken Griffey Jr. to home off of that? Now, I'm going to tell you what killed us this game right here. It's just walk-in runners. I do my best to paint corners, and I paint corners very well in this game. But when the umpire is not giving me the call, then we just end up walking runners or walking hitters, getting them on base, and then it's a lot easier for them to drive them in, especially when they have great speeds. Now, we're down currently 3-1. 2-0 count. I believe this is Lou Gehrig. Is going to get past Frank Thomas. And I said, Frank Thomas, I told you, you need to play diamond tier fielding if you want to stay on the team and don't want to be replaced by somebody in the near future. So come on, you got to step that glove up. Everybody talks about your diamond tier fielding, so come on and show it off for me. So he gets a 12-6 curveball, and we absolutely crush it, but we line out to the center fielder for, I believe, the second out of the inning. So I'm like, unfortunate. So Alan Trammell, who I talk about a lot, he always is squaring up the ball but never getting base hits. He manages to get a base hit right back up the middle, and I'm like, coolio, we're good right here. We don't need to bring in a pinch hitter because Jack Morris says he got us, and he absolutely crushes one that could have easily been in the gap if he would have hit it a little bit harder. But he's a pitcher, so I'm not really complaining. We head to the top of the 6th where Ken Griffey Jr. is going to line out to Tony Gwynn for the first out of the inning, and I'm just like, damn, man. First off, we're both pitching extremely well, but we can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. Aroldis Chapman is going to enter the game, and I do have to do a little card review section. So card review section for Aroldis Chapman. To me, if your opponent is sitting fastball, please do not throw a fastball. Throw as many off-speed pitches as you can until you finally realize, okay, now he wants to sit a little bit on off-speed pitch, and then surprise him with a fastball. Overall, this card is great as well. It's just like Andrew Miller, but it has way less control, so it's a lot harder to locate. But Jim Edmonds comes in, hits a solo shot. He says, shut up. talk about me real quick. Jim Edmonds has turned it around for us. He's hit 3 home runs in probably his last 3 at-bats. So that's awesome for us. So that at least the 3 at-bats that you guys have seen. And then Alan Trammell says, dude, I'm tired of getting good squared up and not hitting a dinger. So here you go. And I'm like, all right, we're good. We're good. 4-3, 1-run game. We're popping. So going back to the card review. Now, Joe Random interrupts us again. He's like, I want to join the party, and then he lines out to center field. So I'm like, come on, Joe Random, you got to hit a dinger if you want to join the party. But going back to the card review, the card is a great card. The only thing it lacks is good control. It's difficult to control him, but other than that, the off-speed pitches are great, and the fastball is great. You just need to, and I repeat, in order for him to be effective and to be as great as he is, you need to know how to mix your pitches well. If you don't mix your pitches well and you throw a fastball more than 50% of the time at bat, then your Aroldis Chapman is going to get rocked. I'm not going to lie to you guys. He's going to get rocked, and you need to be able to spot corners. So you need to learn one of the biggest things in MLB The Show. In order to be great at it, you need to know how to dot corners. It's a must. For any highly skilled player, it's a must to be able to dot corners. Joe Morgan, fastball from Josh Hader. I told him, I said, Joe Morgan, don't you get beaten by a fastball. You're going to sit fastball. I don't care if he has a slider. He has 2 fastballs. Sit fastball. He gets a fastball. He absolutely crushes it. Might have been a little bit under it. So unfortunately, didn't get the 3-run bomb. But Frank Thomas says, hey, don't replace me. I'll get a base hit. We'll tie up the game. It's now a 4-4 game. And I'm like, come on, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We've been scoring up for so long. This feels so good right now. And then to finish it off, you know, Chipper Jones tries to get a base hit. But screw that. Diamond fielder Roberto Alomar preventing us from getting a base hit. Jim Edmonds, I thought this one was crushed again since he squared it up, and it was right down the middle, but he hit it to the wrong side of the field. If he would have pulled that, that would have been a solo shot, no problem. But unfortunately, he didn't pull it. Ivan Rodriguez is going to end up getting a base hit right here. So now we're in a little bit of trouble in the bottom of the 9th, and we get Jason Giambi to hit a ground ball to Alan Trammell, and we're going to turn to pretty nice and easy. So now we're heading to the top of the 10th, where he brings in Trevor Hoffman, and with Ken Griffey Jr., hard hit ground ball to the second baseman, Roberto Alomar, for the first out of the inning. So now our backs are against the wall, because we're like, man, we got to do something, especially with all these great hitters. But someone explain to me, if you saw that PCI feedback from the one we hit with Fred McGriff, it wasn't Ken Griffey Jr. Explain to me how that was good, okay, or good week, whatever it was. Someone explained that to me. And then we lined out with Torrey Hunter. He gets a late week base hit, and he gets a runner on first. So I'm like, all right, 3-2 count. We got Rob Nunn. He walks Willie Mays. I was trying to spot corners, as you guys can see. Wasn't spotting corners too greatly. And then we get Ken Griffey Jr. I guess he was sitting fastball. We threw an off-speed pitch. We get him to fly out to Ken Griffey Jr. And I was waiting for him to go to third so we could gun him out. 3-2 count now to Rogers Hornsby. We missed the pitch location once again, and we end up walking him. So now 3-1 count. Frank Thomas is going to go ahead and hit a fly ball to deep center field for the final out. Psych, the second out of the inning, and he ends up walking it off on a sac fly. We lost that game because we did not have our best control, and we walked 2 hitters in that last inning, or else I'm positive that going into the 11th, I would have been able to at least get a run or 2 in. But overall, Aroldis Chapman had a great game. It was a great game overall. Nothing bad to be said. Great game. Shout out to the Meek Show. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.